Good afternoon.
We're
Karen,
having a great time already, aren't we, Karen?
oh my God. Hi, guys. Uh, Karen Bonafilio, Inner Realms, Outer Journeys. Um, hey, I kind of messed up today, but Susan gives me
You
grace. And
know
so,
what, Karen? I love you. It doesn't matter. You're doing the best you can, and you're able to laugh about it, and that's what's important.
okay. Well, anyway, welcome everybody, and welcome, Susan. I'm so
Oh,
happy to have you on.
not as happy as I am. I'm thrilled.
Oh gosh, I haven't. I think it was 2 years ago that we started when I first interviewed you. I think it was
Think,
2024. That was
yeah.
crazy. Anyway, those of you that don't know Susan, first, Susan, tell a little bit about yourself, and then I want to share something.
Okay. I'm Susan Grayson, and I love being here. Thank you, Karen, for having me on. Anyway, I have been doing the tarot. I couldn't believe it. I was thinking, I've been saying, oh, I've been doing the tarot and all this stuff for over 40 years. And you know what? It's really scary. It's really over 50 years. How could that happen?
I
Oh my
know,
gosh.
I know.
Over 50 years. But
That's
I
a long
love it.
time. Yeah,
And it's great because that's really what happened with me. I've always been interested in all this stuff and anything metaphysical, and I was just, I couldn't get enough of it. And then when I was in my 20s, mid 20s, I guess, something like that. Anyway, I had two little kids, and this neighbor brought a tarot deck over to me.
hmm
Thought, oh my gosh, I just resonated to it. And it just, it's amazing. The tarot deck, I mean, you're going to think, oh, it's just cards. But it's not just cards, because what happens is you connect to the other side before you work with the cards. And, you
right.
connect with your angels, your guides, all of them. And they help you. So when you pick a card for somebody, it may be, you may get something, you may not. So you just go with the meaning of that card.
Right.
Then you may pick another card and you get something totally different because you're working with the other side. And so they give you a glimpse of this person in their life and what's going on with them.
This is
So
true.
it's almost magical. But it works because you trust the other side and you trust the messages you get. And they're beautiful cards. And they've been around centuries. Oh my gosh, forever.
Yeah, I know.
So they don't even know where they existed from China or whatever. But they're it's just a tool. It's a tool to help you connect with the other side.
Exactly.
And I wrote, my book about different um, modems, different tools you can use, and that's it's all about, exposing yourself to different things and find out
hmm
what really works for you. And the cards worked for me. I mean, it was the fastest way I could connect with the other side, the fastest way I could get messages. And I've taught like many classes in the 40 something years. And I'm not going to say 50
50,
years.
50 something.
Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, how could that happen? But I love it, and I love it because it helps other people.
It does.
It helps open them up. It helps them realize how important they are and how meaningful their life is.
Yes.
Because that's what it's all about, doing things that are important to you.
And to
And
be of service and to help others. And
exactly.
that's how you're of service by being here today and reading for people. I want to mention her book, um,
Thank
Love
you.
Your Spiritual Gifts. This is a fabulous book because she tells about all the different tools that you can use to connect to the other side. Very easy to read, and I love this one. And I love the chapters on candle magic. So
Yeah,
wanted to mention that.
a lot of personal stories too.
Yeah.
And
And then I'm just going to quickly tell about she did the mediums guidebook, and she did that on with collaboration with Dawn, and
yeah.
Dawn's coming on next Monday, so you'll get to meet
Oh,
Dawn.
Don's incredible. I mean, he's like
Yeah.
such a dear friend, and he
Yes.
does so much for so many people.
Yes.
And we worked with this book, and it just kind of flowed. And
Yeah.
then
It
he is
does.
incredible because he's got this. this tech. He's a techie. He's a techie, and I'm not a techie. And so we would go through hundreds of pictures and try to pick the right pictures that would
Yeah,
correlate with the
that was
chat.
going to go with it. Yeah,
And they're beautiful,
beautiful.
beautiful
Yeah.
pictures. We spent a lot of time in that book, but it was a complete joy. Yeah, we enjoyed it.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about how today's going to shake down, just in case you don't know. Susan is a psychic and a medium. We're not going to do mediumship readings today, guys. So if you want to connect with a loved one, that won't happen. But you can still ask a question that she can answer, a psychic question. It can be anything. It can be about your job, your love life, if you're moving, anything you want to ask about. So start thinking of the questions that you
And
want. And
occasionally when I am doing a psychic reading, somebody might come through. I'll just briefly mention them. We're not going to get
yeah,
into a lot of stuff, especially a lot of personal stories and stuff. But
yeah.
but basically this is just what you need to know today. And things can always change. You always have free will. You can make choices. But I'm going to tell you what's coming into your life, and you can kind of do what you want with it. You can accept it or go in a different direction. But the cards are great if you have questions like, should I remember, before I moved to Corpus Christi, I was in Albuquerque, and I thought, I want to move somewhere near the water again. And I just got my cards out one day, and I made a list of different places all over the country.
Yeah.
And the ones I picked, I like I said, I made a list of different areas, and one of them was Corpus Christi, and it came out that's where I needed to go.
Cool.
So I lived there for 10 years. I had a store and
Well,
everything.
honey, I've got some questions for you. Are you ready?
Am I ready? Yes,
Come
bring
on,
it
let's do
on,
it.
girl.
Okay, Lori. Here you are again, Lori. You know I love you. She wants to know how the new month is looking for her.
Yay,
March.
that would be good.
Lori.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
right
I
around.
want to know that too. I'll
Now,
ask that to you
when I
later.
pull cards, first I ask my angels and guides to help me because I can't do this on my own. I
Nope.
get the help on the other side. Okay, so, and I just go where the cards are pulling me, and I pick those cards. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is very, very interesting. And it's Lori. Okay, first of all, this is pretty fascinating, but they're beautiful cards. But one of the most important aspects of these cards is saying it's really imperative for even the next 4 months to really get as much rest as you can. It's kind of like you've been overdoing, and there's been a period very briefly that you just didn't feel so good. You were tired, you were maybe depressed. I mean, emotionally, physically, you were exhausted. So this is saying for the next 4 months, really listen to your body. When your body says, give me a break, give it a break. Or if it says, let's get up and go, do that. But your body will always give you the information that you need. But this is very important too. There's so many cards here that are really important. One of them is saying you have this wish within you, and it's something very strong. It's something you've been hoping for a long time. And this is saying, you know what, Laura, your wish is going to be fulfilled. There's also money coming your way, and there's a friendship here, and it could develop into something else. But what's important about friendships, I don't care if it's personal friendships, just business friendships, whatever, but make sure you are getting out of that friendship what you're putting in. Make sure you're being reciprocated, okay? It's so important. This is the time right now to really plan the rest of the year. Set your goals and your dreams, and shout out to your angels or whatever and say, help me with this. And they will. But you're going to be very surprised after the 4 months, you're going to start feeling better than you have felt in a long, long time. If you just take care of yourself and rest and put everybody else's needs aside and take care of you first, and you're going to be amazed. You're going to feel better this year than you have felt in a long, long time because everybody wants to help you from the other side. So just do it.
Okay, Laura, you pay attention, girl. All right. I know her. I can talk that way because I know her.
I've given her a few things to think about,
Yeah.
but it's all
Yeah.
very positive. It's very positive as long as you pay attention to your body and you get some rest.
She has a tendency to put other people first. So,
Yeah.
oh, there you go. Simon and Susan told you the same thing. So you best
Okay.
listen.
So if you hear it twice, it's definitely, what you need to know.
By the way, I want to say hello to everybody that has come on. And let's see our next question. I'm going to try to do them in order, but that doesn't always work.
Yeah,
So,
they'll all get it done. Don't
I
worry.
got one from Harley. Harley wants to know what's coming up. Should I be taking step towards this? Will tomorrow's event be significant? Thank you.
Hi, Holly. It's so good to see you. Okay, let's see. Should you be running towards this direction or taking your time, or let's just see what the cards say. Okay, Holly. There's not too many Hollies out there, so I'm sure this is my friend Holly.
Oh, that's your friend. I don't know Harley, but she's got a event tomorrow, so you probably know about that too.
Okay, so this is very interesting too, of course. It's saying that a lot of things have just been kind of in limbo, like nothing is going on. Things are taking forever. But I'll tell you a way to remedy that situation. First of all, let go of the past. There's some things you're still hanging on to that you need to release once and for all. You need to stop thinking about it. You need to stop worrying about it. It's history. It's time to see this as a new chapter, and don't let fear get in the way. So everything in our life, we've either chosen fear or we've chosen love. And I want you to choose love instead. You've got some new love coming into your life,
Ooh.
but it's going to come as a result of you nurturing yourself. When you realize your value and you take care of yourself, and you do the rest like Lori and everything, this is saying once you put yourself as number one, you're going to put that aura out there, and people are going to pick up that message that you believe in yourself, you love yourself, and you are number one, and they're going to treat you like that. We teach people how to treat us. Okay.
That's true.
So
That's true.
don't let fear get in the way, and don't get frustrated because things have been kind of in limbo for too long. But all of a sudden, things are going to start happening. And by the end of summer, you ought to see a big change in your life. But it's because you've taken care of yourself. You put yourself as number one, and you expect the love to come in. If you expect it, it's going to come.
There
Okay?
you go, Harley.
Holly, thank you, dear.
And I love Susan. So I'm glad you're enjoying the energy. Okay. Do we have another question, or do you want me to just go, Kelly?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. So I don't know how to say the name. I'm sorry. Linos Roberts. Hope someone comes through or guidance, please, because I'm slowly giving up on everything now. Someone needs
never give up. Never give up. Because just when our whole life is like the wheel of fortune. It goes up and it goes down, and eventually it's going to go back up again. Don't ever give up. Okay, you have to learn to trust and have faith again. No matter what's going on in the world is going to look to you as you see yourself. In other words, if you see yourself full of love and joy and all those good positive things, thoughts, then you're going to start seeing it around you. Okay, but let's see any big changes coming up for you, because I want the best for you. Okay, everybody deserves to be happy. Everybody deserves to have the best. And these are the four I'm going to pick.
I want you to know, Linos, I wasn't laughing at you. It was a comment that Charlotte met. Me. I understand. So she's in pain and can't keep going on.
Okay. So you have to break that cycle. That's up to you. There's some things in your life coming to an end. Let it end. They are no longer doing you any good holding on to them. I know you have a broken heart. I know you have a broken heart, and but you've got to fight that. You've got to see this is a new beginning, a new chapter in your life. You're going to have to make decisions and make them. Don't hesitate. And when you make decisions, don't go with your practical sense. Oh, well, this is the practical way to do things. No, 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 no. You go with your heart. What's your heart telling you? Your heart and your feelings. That's what you need to do, because you will have some choices. You will be in a better place.
Oh, good. Go like
Let me
down.
pick a couple more here. Yeah, you know what? You've almost lost the idea that you're a magician, and you are a magician. You have that ability as you work with the physical world and you work with the spiritual world. You will have that balance where you can manifest anything you want. And it's getting even more so because we're getting ready to go into like the fifth dimension. Things are changing and we're becoming more powerful. This whole entire year is all about finding out who we really are, who we've been. It's getting rid of all that brainwashing, all that stuff that we learned when we were in school or
Yeah.
going to church or listening to our parents. It's finding you and finding who you are and what you want in your life. You have that ability to create changes. So at the end of spring, you're going to be standing there and you're going to say, okay, this is what I've done. This is where I've been. This is who I've been. And who do I really want to be? You can't, you saying that mental health team and doctors have let you down. Why are you depending on them? You have you. You have you. You don't need anybody else. Heal yourself. Forget about everybody else. Let them heal themselves. Take care of you. That's the most important thing right now. And that's what you're here to learn and to experience. And love who you are every day. Embrace yourself. Kiss yourself, whatever. Love who you are. You are a beautiful God being, a beautiful spirit being. It's time to wake up and smell the flowers and see the beauty in you. Okay? Forget the past. You can't change the past. The past is over. But right now makes a difference. You're every step, take baby steps, but every day say something positive. Affirmations like, I am the best. I am full of love. I am healed. You say that. You say those affirmations like, yes, you already have them. Not that it's coming to you, but it's already there. Okay? Take care of yourself. And don't worry about anybody and don't depend on anybody. You are the strong one. So
You can
don't
do
say,
it.
no, no, no. I am. I am. I am powerful. I am a magician. I am all I want to be. Okay? I have the
So,
perfect life.
what she's going to tell you when you say, I'm trying, then that's what you're always going to be doing,
Right.
is trying.
Because that puts it in the future. It puts it way out there. Like
Yeah.
now is what's important.
Yeah.
And so think of all the things you want to be. I am perfect. I am love. I am a healer. I am healed. Okay?
Yeah.
And good luck to you and give yourself lots of love. Because
And tune in another time and check in and let us know how you're doing, please.
yes.
Okay. I want to ask this question from Vivian. She's my Pina Coladas Forever lady. My friend in Hawaii, she wants to know if she'll be able to take off in her career and social plans this year. And she's got a double or more. Will I be successful in applying to graduate school this year? Career, social, graduate school. How's her life going to be?
Okay, so let's focus on the graduate school. Is this the right time? Is it going to happen? Is this you going to make it through okay?
You're welcome. I'm not talking to you, Susan.
Okay, you're very concerned about the money issues. It's like, oh my goodness, I'm borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. Okay, and you're letting everything take your energy. some of these people around you, especially the guys, I don't know, they're taking your energy, and you need to start thinking seriously about what you want. See yourself. I see myself graduating. I have this, you're going to manifest this, but it's also talking about a move. Maybe you're not in the right place. Maybe you need to make a move. This is very important. Don't worry about all these other people, especially the guys and everything. Think about yourself.
What
And
guys, Vivian?
just visualize yourself. If it's your education, you want to get graduate school, whatever, see you doing it. Before you know it, you're going to look back and it's already done. So don't waste your time worrying about everything and letting everybody drain your energy and listening to everybody else. Listen to yourself. Make it happen. Okay?
Okay. Queasy wants to know, will his music career ever work out?
Okay. Well, first of all, you have to be passionate about it. It's got to be number one in your life. Okay, let me just pull some cards.
Pull some cards.
Okay. If it doesn't happen, you know why it's not going to happen? Because you're holding yourself back. You can be your own worst enemy. You're a very creative person. I don't know if you have thought about writing lyrics. That's going to help you. You have a lot of creativity. And so instead of spending time with all these people all the time, get some time alone and really connect with the other side. They're going to help you. You know what I would recommend? This is something I do. Before I go to bed at night, I talk to my angels and say, okay, whatever questions really bothering you, ask them, how can I do this? Or how can you help me with this? But this is saying, get out of your way. You putting yourself in your way, and break those barriers, break down those barriers, and go after what you really want, and see yourself doing well. You want stability. Stability is very important to you. And this is maybe not the easiest profession to have stability, but if you believe in yourself and you love it with all your heart, and you feel passionate about it, go after it. Who's stopping you? Don't let anybody stop you, and don't let yourself stop you. He's his worst enemy. Oh my goodness. Just break out of those confines. The what?
Okay. Let's see. What do we have here? Vladimir, may I please have a career-based reading?
Okay, I think Vladimir gets on my personal online
or what's
reading
coming?
too. Okay, let's see. Career. Okay, let's see about the career.
And everybody who's come on, welcome. Hey, you guys, while she's reading, please like and subscribe wherever you're watching, please.
Yeah, we need that. It's good for us.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say that until I die.
You, but you know what? This person, you worry so much, Vladimir. Stop worrying so much. Trust a little. Have a little faith. See yourself as being successful. Because there's money there coming to you, but it keeps going further and further away from you because you worry about it. You need to throw a little caution to the wind. You need to really go after what you want. And if it's not happening, maybe it's not supposed to happen. Maybe you need to venture off in a different direction. Find out, maybe, when we're little kids, we have these ideas. We want to be this, we want to be a doctor, whatever. And then all of a sudden we get older and we realize how much discipline school is and how hard everything is. It doesn't have to be. If you love it, you'll enjoy that achievement. You want to enjoy the journey, not just the final job, or you getting that money, or finally being where you want to be. believe in yourself. And if you're not happy with what you're doing, it's like the universe is telling you, find out what is going to make you happy. Life is too short. you know Find out what's going to make you happy, and you are in control of designing your career, designing your life. You're responsible. It's not anybody else that's going to do it for you. So there.
Don't you think a lot of life is about the journey, not the destination, but the
Yeah,
journey?
yeah,
Hmm.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Miss Shelley. She wants to know if she's going to find a good job.
A good job. Okay, everybody's okay. Let's see, Shelley. A good job.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're entering a new chapter in your life, brand new chapter. You're very concerned
Woo!
about money, but this is something very different. Something's going to happen, and you are going to have it all in this lifetime. Everything you want, you're going to have it. You're going to be very, very happy. But don't be afraid of changes, because everybody's going through transition. This is a 1 year. That means a lot of new things are happening. Everybody's having to take that challenge and step out on a limb and do something maybe a little different. um yeah, it's new, and you're going to have it all. And
Woo!
as far as getting a job, let me put just a couple more and see if I can kind of direct you a little bit. Okay, so what I want you to do, this is very important. I want
Sorry,
you to,
Susan.
first of all, you're a very intuitive person. I want you to start listening to your inner guidance. You're
Oh,
strong, but sometimes you think, oh, I'll just ignore it. No, no, no. You got to listen. You got to pay attention, because it says for the next 2 months, you're going to be doing some research. You're going to be absorbing and looking and noticing everything. And it's not the time to make a decision. So we're getting into March, April, May. Come May, you will be able to make a good decision about your career, about a job. And it's not the time yet. Right now, it's a time for looking, noticing, thinking, and get trusting the other side, because the high priestess, you get that intuitiveness. But you're coming into a very lucky time, but it's not going to happen for 3 months. So in 3 months, be ready. Don't do anything right now. Don't make any big decisions. Just trust that the right time is coming. A lot of times, time is everything. A lot of
so much
situations.
is.
But you need to also trust what feels right for you. Don't go with just the practical stuff. It's not going to work. You got to trust and, you know, um, go with your instincts, and you'll
Mhm.
be fine.
You're welcome, Miss
Thank
Shelley.
you.
You are.
Kelly.
Okay. Kelly, you got someone for me? If not, I'm going to pick out of the comments. Okay. Good vibes. Any message for me? She's feeling, I'm just assuming it's a woman, feeling a bit lost right now, lacking direction.
Okay, sometimes what we need to do is we need to get by ourselves. We need to, we get so absorbed with the world and everybody in it and family and all the problems and all these other distractions. And so oftentimes we just need to take maybe an hour or so and just kind of go for a little walk, or go sit outside on the grass and look at the trees and the birds and the bees and all that. And really, have a little bit of alone time and see what you're feeling, and you'll get some ideas that way. But you can't get distracted with the rest of the world. If you let, first of all, don't listen to the news. I never listen to the news unless you want to be depressed. Trust and have faith that it's all going to work out, and that it may be the world that's kind of just taking too much of your energy and time and everything. This is kind of interesting. Um, this is talking about there's something you keep hoping will work. You keep trying and trying, and you keep employing these different strategies, thinking, well, if I change this, that will happen. If I do this, maybe that will happen. Let it go. It's not supposed to work. It's not going to work. let it go. And it's also saying the past, there's still things that keep coming up and you're thinking about the past. Just say, you know what? Sometimes I just say, okay, angels, just take this from me. Take this from me. I don't want to stay in the past. The past is history. It's gone. But there is somebody that is going to be a very good friend to you, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. And it's not that far away, but I think you'll be very surprised in a 5 to 8 months how everything is going to change for you, and you're going to be happier than you've been in a long time. But you can't let everybody's distraction, everybody's problems affect you. They're their problems. They came into this life to work them out, to straighten out their own life. You have to worry about yourself and love yourself. And, you know, we all go through body changes, menopause, and all that stuff. And,
Oh,
ask.
always ask spirit. That's like key.
Always. And
That's
if you're
key.
not sure, close your eyes and kind of put
Mhm.
yourself in like a meditative spot and close your eyes and see how things feel. See, when you close your eyes and you kind of meditate a few minutes, you don't have to, this isn't Tibet. We don't sit in a cave for 8 hours. That's doesn't work in our society. But if you spend about 10 minutes and just close your eyes and focus within and focus on your breathing, you'll be surprised how much help you get. Okay? Menopause, I don't know. The body stuff, if it's not one thing, it's another thing. If it's not menopause, it's going to be something else. So don't worry about it. You'll get through it. These things don't last forever. So there's always changes, and just every day think I'm getting better and better. I'm getting healthier and healthier, and life is good. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you. I got to tell you, Susan and I have become friends, and we text every morning. And if I ever have a little edge to me or a little tone, she always flips a switch. How to appreciate all these other things. So she's
It's
really good for me.
life is
You're
actually
welcome,
very
Karen.
beautiful. There's so many beautiful things to appreciate and to have in your life, and
Yeah.
so many things. Don't get in a rut. There's so many things to learn. There's so many things to see. There's so many things to grow. I mean, it's very easy to get in a rush. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, someone asked when my show is. My live events are every Monday at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And I have one the third Saturday of the month at noon. So now you know. Thank you, Faye. It's
Hey,
nice to
oh,
be.
you are amazing. You know what? You think we're amazing because you have that in you. What you see, you're just projecting what you have in you.
Okay. Irish news for you. Lucky Irish news for Kelly Ann.
Okay, well, St. Patty's Day is coming up very soon. Wow.
This is true. Kelly Ann, maybe you can share a good corned beef recipe because mine was really not good.
Wow, lucky. You got the luck of the draw, I'll tell you. Your work, people look at your work, they look at you as a very good professional, and they admire you. They think you're doing a great job. So let me tell you this. Right about June, you're going to have an opportunity that will present itself to you, and take it and run with it. This is kind of like a wake-up call, because opportunities, they come and go. They don't come very often, but you're going to end up being very wealthy in this lifetime. As you get older and older, the more money you get. You're going to end up being very wealthy. So you got a
Oh,
lot to
Kelly
get
Ann,
ready.
nice.
So you're going to
Nice.
be fine. That's my luck of the Irish message to you.
Okay. Oh, Faye, thank you for the nice words. Okay, let's see. Oh boy. Um,
I'm 74.
Faye, she's just trying to do live her best life. What? I don't think Faye has a question. Well,
She's
thank
just
you,
trying to
Faye.
do what?
Um, well, she's in Nova Scotia in the middle of a
That's where
massive
my
snowstorm.
father's family is all from, Nova Scotia.
Yeah, we were
Isn't that
talking
neat?
about the weather before this.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. My sister lives outside of Boston, and they're getting snowed
Oh.
in big time.
Okay. I have a gal, TC Cook. She just wants a general reading, please. And you're
Okay.
welcome. There you go, TC. We got you.
TC. Oh, what a cute way to spell TC.
Yes, yeah.
That's great.
And
Okay.
deep apologies to people we don't get to. We try. We really do.
TC. Ha ha ha.
Oh,
Love
she wants
comes
to
into
know.
your life. Huh?
She wants to know about finances. She added
Well,
that.
you do have the Emperor here, and that's your working card.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry. I don't see anything about work here, but you know what? I'm going to tell you something. You've got the moon card, and that's all about your dreams. And boy, oh boy, Karen has been talking a lot about dreams lately. And you know, if you ask before you go to bed, okay, give me a little help on how I can achieve more money at my job or something. Just talk to your angels before you go to bed, and I'll guarantee you, you'll either have a very important dream or you start getting messages, maybe even the next day. Maybe you're driving along and you're thinking, well, I think I'm gonna go into that store, and I don't know why I go into that store. Why would I go into that store? I don't even buy that kind of stuff. But you're gonna go in that store, and you're gonna see something on the bulletin board, and it will be an instant message for you. So in your dreams, sometimes our loved ones come through to us in our dreams and everything, but they're gonna help you with work. One of the clues here is about work. It's very important. They're saying you better love what you do. You know, when you get up in the morning and you have
Mhm.
rest and put your makeup on and everything and go to work, you know, you better get excited about it. Or why go? Why spend your time there? So really trust your dreams and trust your feelings and everything, because you're going to get a lot of guidance about work. And don't waste your time. If you don't have passion anymore about it, go in a different direction. Find something else that you can get excited about going to work every day. It's so imperative. You've got to love what you do. Because you know what? Your job is an expression of who you are. You know, it shows everybody, if you go to work and you have a grouchy face all day, what's the sense of that? Why are you doing that? Don't waste your time. Do something that's meaningful, and eventually the money will come. Okay? Thank you.
Susan, do you need a sip of water before I give you the
Oh,
next
I got my
question?
water. I love that Fiji water.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, I got one. Faye. Girls, my son is having open heart surgery Friday. Our health system is not good. It has been canceled 4 times already. Friday is the day. Hope it is abscesses. Faye, do you want to know how your son's going to do? Is that your question?
Sometimes things get canceled because they're supposed to be canceled.
Yeah,
There are
seriously.
no accidents, there's no
Yeah.
coincidence. Things happen just the way they're supposed to. Sometimes we don't understand it,
Hmm.
and but we will understand it eventually. Let's just see about your son's
She wants
health.
to know about the outcome.
Yeah. And it always helps to pray.
Yep. And to give thanks. Hey, Jennifer.
This is very confusing. Okay.
Confusing.
Because you're running into a lot of you're upset and everything because of all that's going on with the hospital and the insurance and everything.
Mm.
You know what? I feel like this is going to be a big change. Whenever you get the tower card, it's like life turns upside down. But I feel like it's going to be okay because you got a card here about good news. So
Oh,
just trust, say some prayers, just keep sending him your energy, your love, and focus on the good things. Focus on this is going to be a big change. I don't know how he's going to adjust after surgery because this is a huge, huge change in his life. She didn't say what kind of surgery, did she?
No.
Okay. Okay, let me just ask one more question about this.
Faye, Archangel Raphael is also the healing
Right. Yeah,
angel.
yeah.
So that would be a good angel to pray to.
I feel like he's going to be okay. I really do. I mean, I could be wrong, but they're showing me he's okay. He's going to be in a good place. Okay.
You're welcome, Faye. You're
Thank
welcome,
you,
Faye.
Faye.
Okay, who do we have next, Miss Kelly?
I got to shuffle my cards. I'm running out of cards.
Oh, Kim Princess, good to see you. You're welcome, Faye. Okay, I'm going to take a one off the wall. Amanda. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I should ask this. Amanda Yates wants to know if her daughter's telling the truth. I
think
saw
she
my
already,
daughter outright
I think
lie
she
to my
already
parents.
knows if
Love
her
you too,
daughter's
Faye.
telling the truth or not. Kind of looks within. Oh, he's have an open heart. This is going to change his life big time. It's like
Oh, the
a
boy.
whole new beginning. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll say our little prayers for him.
Yeah.
Bless him, Faye.
Did you want to answer Amanda's question? Hey, Jennifer, if
Jennifer?
her daughter's telling the truth.
Okay. Okay. Is your daughter telling the truth?
Sorry. Oh my God. I need to keep it under control, don't I?
Not really.
It's hard.
I would say no.
Okay, we'll just leave it there, okay?
There's a little bit of shadiness there.
Shadiness.
Yeah, yeah. Does this have anything to do with something your daughter's doing for money? Oh, something about money with your daughter?
I don't know, because I'm weird on the comment section right now.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, okay. Hey, guys, thank you for sending.
Yeah, I don't think
energy
she's telling the
prayers.
whole truth. Let's just leave it at
Not
that.
the whole truth. Okay.
Yeah.
Jessica Meads would just love a general reading.
Okay, Jessica. Okay,
Jessica.
Okay. This is kind of like what you're going through. It's kind of like a wake-up call. You expect things to be a certain way, and it's not always a certain way, but everything that happens to us happens to help us grow. And this says it's almost like you want to be comfortable, and you kind of wrap this little cocoon around you. You don't want to overextend yourself or go out on a limb. And it says you're going to have to go out on a limb to really achieve the kind of life you really want. You're going to have to go over it. You can't just expect things to happen. They're not going to just happen. You have to be an active participant in your life. You have to get in charge of your life and go after what you want. And I don't know if you're spending too much time by yourself. Maybe you need to get out and socialize a little bit. But you need to decide what you want and go after it, and not let anything or anybody get in your way. Just do it. Just do it. Like that Nike says, just do it.
Okay. Deanna would like a general reading.
Deanna, okay.
And I'm gonna say your last name. I hope I say it right. Chirac? I don't know. Sorry, Amanda.
I don't know. I have the same problem. Pronouncing names is not.
Hey, can you say my last name?
I was teaching in school, I was teaching art in school, and so it was my first year teaching, and So I had a boy in the classroom, and so I called him Jesus. His name was Jesus, or something. It was Jesus. It was Jesus, but I was calling him Jesus instead of Jesus. I didn't know any better.
Oh God,
It was the first time I had seen that name.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, it was
I
interesting.
could tell you stories about names and kids, but we will not go to that today.
Okay, so this is for who now? What's her name? First name? It's not Jesus.
Well, see, it moved on the thing. So, oh God, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Deanna, I found you.
Okay, this is a good one, Deanna. Okay. It's like
Oh,
everybody is taking your energy, everybody is taking your time, maybe they're borrowing money, they just take. And it's time to set some boundaries, and it's time to go on a trip. The trip is going to be magical. It's like, you know what? It's time to do something nice for yourself. Forget about everybody else. I mean, I'm not being mean. I'm just saying, you need to have some fun. You need to do something for yourself. And I'd say in 6 months' time, go on this trip and put a little magic into your life. Be fun. See, life is fun for a change.
I want magic.
Magic is good.
Magic.
Thank you, Gianna.
You're welcome.
Go
Okay.
this trip, you won't regret it.
Okay. Manny, we aren't doing
Not doing mediumship.
we're not mediumship, sorry.
I don't have time.
Okay, Natasha, just guidance for her spiritual journey. Natasha Kennedy. I like that name, Natasha.
The guidance I would tell you, what they're telling me to tell you is, first of all, if it feels right, it is right. You know, if you're doing things out of love, out of caring, out of compassion, out of empathy, then you're doing the right thing. Okay. Again, you got some stuff from the past that needs to be tossed out. History, it's no good. It doesn't apply anymore, because you are a very creative person, very creative. And I think what's going to be interesting this year is you start having more time and doing more things for yourself, and forget about all the guys and forget about everybody else. I want you to just focus on you, focus on your growth, focus on those 10 minutes a day you spend communicating with the other side and just listening. You're going to have peace of mind. You're going to have peace of mind that you have not had all your life. And as you have peace, that's a spiritual journey. That's where you should be. Be at peace with yourself and the world, and say, you know what? It's in God's hands. It's all good. So strive on that spiritual journey to develop your peace of mind. Okay?
Okay, we have, I'm trying to be under control. We have Crystal Lee. Crystal Lee, I don't know how to say your last name either. Piche. She just wants a general.
Okay, Crystal Lee.
Crystal Lee.
I like that.
I wish I knew how to say her name. When I was teaching school, I couldn't pronounce while you're doing. I'm just going to talk while you're doing that, Susan. And I couldn't pronounce a child's name. I would go to the previous year's teacher and say, "How do you say this child's name?" I had a girl in my class.
Jesus, right?
I had this gal, and her name was spelled Yuramy. Okay, how would you say that?
Uramy?
Yeah, Judemy.
Oh, the J.
It was Judemy, yeah. So, okay. Crystal, we're back for you right now.
Crystal Lee, you have been going through a period where you just haven't felt good. Maybe you've been depressed, or life just doesn't seem to be treating you very well. And it's kind of like you just haven't felt good physically, mentally, spiritually, everything. And then all of a sudden, you're saying reach out to people, be friends with people, and you have a really good friend, and this person is kind of turn your life around. You're going to see the meaning of a good friendship. But they're asking you to get out there, have some fun, have some time with other people. And you're going to be pretty amazed, because as we get into the summer months, you're going to feel a lot better. You're going to feel better physically, emotionally, spiritually. Um, you're going to feel a whole lot better. But it's like, get out there. Don't stay cooped up. I don't know if you're in a snow buried territory or what, but do your best to get out there and meet people. I think that's going to help you. Okay, Crystal Lee, thank you so much.
Okay, I'm trying to scroll back and see the people that we missed. I don't think we read from Melissa, did we?
No, we didn't.
Okay, there she is. She would love a general reading, please.
Okay, well, I don't know how amazing it's going to be, but I'm going to give you a reading.
Oh, it'll be awesome.
Melissa. Let's see, Melissa. Okay.
You're welcome, Crystal. We just try to get to everybody.
Okay, so you're on a spiritual journey. All of a sudden things are happening, and you had your heart broken. You think, why did this happen? How could I have a broken heart? But there's a reason for that, because this person wasn't for you, and you're recovering. And know that everybody. Okay, so this is how it is. People come into our lives. Sometimes they come in very briefly, and they're teaching us something, but they're not teaching you about them. They're teaching you about you. So sometimes people stay in our lives briefly. We have a relationship, we break up or whatever. Or sometimes we have friends and people that stay in our lives our entire lives. But when the learning is through, we move on. We've learned the lesson, and sometimes, people continue in our lives, and sometimes they don't. But you are a very intuitive person, and I would say it's time for you to really look within and develop some of your gifts, some of your skills, and that's what's going to make you happy. It's not these other people that are going to make you happy. It's you yourself, finding that beauty and love within you. And don't make any quick decisions, especially, again, for the next 2 or 3 months. Wait until you feel like these next 3 months are going to be very difficult.
Oopsie.
But at the close of the 3 months, you're going to have an awareness about your life and about yourself, and you're going to be happy that you have these abilities and these gifts that you've been ignoring for so long. So it's going to be a lot of decision making, but wait 3 months before making these decisions. But I guarantee you, as you get to love yourself and know yourself, you're going to be happier than you've been in your entire life. Okay?
Oh,
It's going to be worth it.
just one more is all the time we have. Then I have a message. Krish, do you see her moving anytime soon?
Trish?
Krish, Krish, like
Okay,
Krishna.
Trish. Let's see if it's a good thing to move. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Let's see about moving.
And has everybody liked and subscribed wherever you are?
Yes, please do.
It's going to be my mantra. Please like and subscribe. And drink pina coladas like Vivian. Spread love like Jennifer. I don't know. I just may I interrupt for a second, Susan?
Of course.
Okay. So I always have a message at the end of the readings from my husband, and it's from Brona with love. And he just wants you to know that he always called me crazy woman. And he said, you all need to have some craziness in your life too.
Oh, yeah. Craziness is good.
So have some
You
craziness.
don't want to be like everybody else, or you don't want to be ordinary. You want to be you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So
here, Krish, let's see if you're moving.
She's very sick about it. And instead of worrying about it,
Uh-oh.
now just have some fun and enjoy your life. There's going to be some opportunities to either take some workshops at work or a job opportunity. either way, wherever you decide to reside, make it your home and be happy and enjoy it. Let me see if it's really best for you to move, because they weren't really saying. You know what? You'll make the decision right around the beginning of June whether to move, and you will know exactly what to do, because there's some things you keep changing and you keep wanting to go differently, and it's not going to. So this is a wake-up call. So wherever you decide to live, you can be happy. Make sure it's going to be worth your time and money to make the move. Because it's funny, because they're not saying yes you should move, they're not saying no you shouldn't move. It's like, don't make the decision just yet. Look and see what opportunities come up between now and June, and they may be opportunities in regards to your work, and then you'll make the right decision. Okay.
And those of you that got the reading and then you write the nice little notes like this one, thank you so much. And Kim Princess, you keep being crazy. So I want to thank you all for being here, especially Susan. And you can connect with her. And I'm going to tell you, she's a really nice lady. She really is. I love her to pieces.
You're seeing in me what you have in you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, Susan, don't get off right away, okay? And everybody, love you all. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you next week, next Monday with Dawn. Okay.
Yes, you're going to enjoy that.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.